Welcome, guys. Welcome. It's finally here. This is the Uprising DLC for Terminator Dark Fate Defiance. Terminator Dark Fate Defiance is a really, really good game. I haven't covered it much on my own channel, but I've now got my hands on the Uprising DLC, which has only just come out, like literally an hour or two back. And so I'm sort of allowed to sort of show it. I might just go to the settings and just change the music is down. Okay, that's all right. Ambient volume. That's all right. We do need to speech up. There is a fair bit of talking that does go on in the game. But the great thing about, like, if I go to the campaigns, we've got 3 campaigns now. So we've got the Terminator base game, which is sort of going through from the resistance, essentially, from against the machines. Then we've got We Are Legion, where you actually play another, like, and these are, you can play skirmish mode, but there is actually a progression through a campaign, and I really quite enjoy the campaigns, which is not something that I normally like in games, but anyway, these have been quite good fun to play. And then We Are Legion is you then take the side of the robots and sort of go with the Terminator units and then come in. I really enjoyed this, I've got to say. Absolutely loved it. And now we've got the third one, which is Uprising. Now, you don't need to have We Are Legion to be able to play Uprising. There are story elements when you play through the campaign here that sort of are prevalent in the game, but it's not necessary to actually have it. So you can just go straight from Terminator through into Uprising. In Uprising, you can only still play as the Resistance, so I'm sort of hopeful at some point that they sort of open up the other factions to be able to be played, because there are a number of factions in the game itself. So anyway, that's the campaign. I've just checked it to see if it making sure it will actually sort of then go and run, which is good. So we'll start a new game of this. Should I go back? Yeah, I'll go to new game. Now the game difficulty, if I go into medium here, and I'll play on medium. So we recommend this difficulty if you have some experience with realistic tactical games. Damage taken by players' units are medium. Daily army supply consumption rate is medium as well. This is a sandbox version of the game, and I've been looking forward to this ever since they announced it. Some months ago now, like it was actually probably 3 or 4 months ago that this was actually coming, and I've been really looking forward to it. As I said, I really enjoy the base game. It's not an easy game, which again is actually good. Or you can sort of set your own difficulty, but I'll play it on medium. You can change difficulty level at any time by going into the game options. So the game options, if you go to custom, there's a few little things that if you read the first dev diary and didn't read the second dev diary, you'll sort of be thinking that you can't save in the game, but you can. They've relented on that one, and so we can actually then go and do things. So we've got the player damage, the amount of damage dealt to player units. 100% corresponds to realistic difficulty. So we've got that on 100, but you can actually sort of play that one where you make that one easier for yourself. The supply consumption, so amount of supplies used by player units, so 100% corresponds to realistic difficulty, 60% is normal, so we can sort of bring that one back as well. So supply is important, and then the AI aggressiveness back in through here as well determines aggressivity. I've never heard of that word of AI. I know what it means, but I don't. But aggressivity. That's a interesting one. Aggressivity. Yeah, okay. I'm now stuck on that of AI on the strategic map. So aggressive AI will attack player and other factions more often. A player will have less amount of time to rest and manage his army. A normal AI will attack player and other factions as usual. Player will have normal amount of time to rest. Passive AI will be passive and will attack player like much less, essentially. So we'll just keep it on normal at this point in time. So we do actually have that's actually, I know it is sort of, it falls into the 3 different modes into there. Friendly fire now. Friendly fire on or off. I'll keep it off. And disable pause. This is, if enabled, the use of active pause will be prohibitive. Now, I love active pause. So the pause is definitely going to be on. Hardcore economy and enable quick saves allows you to use quick saves on tactical missions. You'll not be able to make manual saves. Now, this is probably the bone of contention, really. You've got to come into custom with the normal settings and then turn that one on. So if you do want to save within the actual missions themselves. The missions are designed to be played pretty quickly, but I do play these missions fairly slowly. I do a lot of active pausing, and and we'll be talking about the different units and things as well. So, enable quick saves, yes, that's important for me. So that means that I can then save inside the tactical missions. I'm so glad that they actually allowed us to do it, but the only real way of actually accessing that, it's not on by default, is to come in and set up your own custom difficulty. So just be aware of that when you actually are playing the game. Right, so we'll accept that one and watch the mission. Or the cutscene.
Founders Fidelis, a rallying cry that used to mean something in these parts. Now, after Legion crushed our Pentagon base, it's buried under rubble and lies. Actual fled sharp, abandoned the rest of us to a doomed fate. Founders Fidelis indeed. Few survived. Most went with Lieutenant Church. The kid's leading a resistance crew north to rally whatever vestiges of humanity still remain. I have half a mind to join him. But somebody's got to stick to their post while Legion still comes at us day by day. But he's got the right idea. After Atlanta, the Founders dug humanity out of the rubble, offered us hope. The banner may have changed. The mission remains the same. Unite humanity. Resist the machine. The mission's in crisis in the Heartlands. Legion, barbaric marauders, cartel gangs, those blasted machine cultist integrators. Friends are hard to come by, but we got a few left still. We'll need to rally with every last one of them, soldier, because I ain't ready to say die to the machine. Not yet.
All right, so that's the intro. It just goes through the various factions. There are a lot of factions in the game, which is actually surprising. For a Terminator game, you think there'd just be humanity and the Terminators, but or Skynet or whatever it's called. But in this case, it does actually have a whole lot of them. Availability saying, wow, I didn't even know this DLC was coming out. What is it? So this is the Uprising DLC, which is the open sandbox version of Terminator. This is actually the one I've been so looking forward to, because I don't tend to play campaigns so much, but this one's an open sandbox campaign, which is very, very cool. So availability saying, wow, I just checked out the DLC. That's crazy. These devs have really delivered. So cool. They really have. Like the base game itself is awesome. Anyway, let's just get into it. There'll be a bit of a...
Trooper, do you copy? The last recon squad that got near old Mount Vernon went MIA. Marauders, probably. I ain't looking to lose another squad, too. But if you're still kicking, then I need you to investigate the arsenal there. Shoot to kill for any threats you encounter. And keep an eye out for hostages. If we want the Heartlands back, we'll need every able body for the fight.
All right, so I'm just going to do the active pause. So we're just going to press the space bar and actually pause the game. What we can see through here, this is like the actual mission area that we have in the mini map at the bottom down to this other side. So I can sort of zoom around to have a bit of a look to see what's going on. This is the search of the place. So Major Stevens ordered us to investigate this place. He said we lost a few recon groups here. He suspects local marauders gang. Before we do this, let's go and talk a little bit about the scope of the game, just so that we can sort of at least cover that, because I haven't really played it much on my channel. The easiest way to look at that is in the encyclopedia or in the tutorial. The tutorial is like just helpful aspects about how to do different things. So there are some things like, for example, pressing left mouse button can confirm orders, pressing right mouse button you can order attack on enemy units or movement or whatever it might be, and it does sort of show you. Again, the user experience and user interface in this game are really, really good. Like it's unbelievably good actually, but it's not an easy game to play. You do have to sort of really think through how you're going to then approach the game, or you can blunder in and just do what you like. But I like to sort of try to keep everyone as comfortable as possible, in terms of well, not comfortable, but I like to try to preserve my soldiers, so I play very cautiously. Objectives. excuse me, so you're going to have a different objectives in the actual game. Now, in Uprising DLC, there's actually, they've randomized the different sorts of missions you're going to get. Now, some of them, like I think in this map here, and I'm assuming this is the entry-level map, really just to get people used to the actual game itself. And then from there, we'll be playing this more the sandbox. So I'm thinking that this one will be designed, and then after that, we'll then be sort of, open to our own devices. Infantry and Survival Guide. Very important to actually get your forces, so increase your squad's chance of survival by covering them behind obstacles in buildings or make them lie on the ground. This is really critical. If you play the base game, it almost can be frustrating how easily your units will die if you sort of are, depending on how you sort of do them. This is actually a very important thing to have a look up. Additional information on building types can be found in the buildings tutorial screen. A prone unit receives bonuses and protection from direct hits up to 30% and splash damage up to 80%. In addition to a significantly increased chance of hiding from hits due to the reduced silhouettes and folds of the landscape. Some such as asphalt, concrete, tiles reduce the protection bonus received. So you're better off in the scrub than you are actually on the roads. And then to use smoke, the accuracy and fire rate of all units firing through smoke is significantly reduced. So again, it's a very tactical game, like extremely tactical, which is sort of why I think I really have warmed to this game so much. It's done so well. Like the balance of it is just so good. Then we've got like weapons and ammo back and through here. I won't go through the whole lot, but you've essentially, we'll go through this as we sort of get to the different things. Buildings, you'll see different, strong, medium, weak, and then very weak in terms of their protection. So that's going to be important to know about. You've got different transports. We'll get to that as we do it. Driving classes. You've got sort of like different abandoned vehicles that hopefully we'll find. That will be important for us to look around the map for, because that will be something we then have to take through the campaigns. And if you're playing the other campaigns, this is still relevant stuff. Unit resupplying, we'll talk about that when we get to it. Mines, camo and vision, and assaults. You can actually order them to assault an actual location, like something that has been defined. Let's just go back and we'll talk about the scope. If we go to the encyclopedia, so we are the founders. I think we're the founders. I'm pretty sure we're the founders. These are the sorts of units that we can expect to see. And you can see there's a few here that are hidden away. We don't know what all of them actually are. So we've got things like the Abrams will eventually be available to us. We've got an anti-tank machine gun squad. We've got ourselves a Black Hawk helicopter. The Bradley, back and through this other side. Engineers, and again it tells you a lot of information about what their vision, camo, close quarters combat, vitality, things like this. So the smartest recruits you get up in their ranks, blah blah blah. We've then got things like the HEMTT. So this is a truck platform. So for various, we can sort of use this to drag things around, often for carrying people as well, carrying the squads. Supply truck. This supplies the different units when they're actually out in the field. There's a fuel tanker for supplying vehicles. There's something there we haven't unlocked yet, so we'll unlock that over time. The Humvee is going to be sort of like our main way of moving around if we have to. They can carry ammo supply, off-road, speed, camo, vision. I'm not sure how many they can carry. Okay. So distance, speed. Yeah, so I think we can carry a small squad in these. You can tow light trailers as well. These are sort of very, very useful. Then we just have our basic infantry squads, so universal combat unit with decent capabilities. Initially, we don't start with anywhere near any of these. Then we've got our M109s, the self-propelled artillery. So that's sort of like long-range artillery. The M113 APC, just get a little bit of extra protection, just for again transporting units around. The Rangers, which is sort of like your special squads. The snipers back and through here again as well. So I think we've got I saw a group of two when we actually started off the mission, and I'm thinking that they're going to be we're going to have snipers again. You got to use these units effectively. A striker. So this one here is sort of like, these don't survive very long, so just be careful of those. Tank crews, these are inside the tanks, and so as the tanks take damage, these will possibly then sort of go and leave the actual tank areas. We've then got supply depots and also drivers. Drivers will then just be used for these basic sort of vehicles in through here. So that's the Founders, which I'm pretty sure that's who we're playing as. Other factions in the game, we've got Legion, which has got like all the different sorts of like the these are the Rev 6s. These are the really, really dangerous Terminators coming back through here. So you can see there their vision, camo, close quarters combat and vitality is really, really high. And these heal themselves up slowly over time, so you have to be careful of those. Then we've got the Homunoculi, which are the Rev 1s. And these aren't as powerful. They're still quite powerful. There's more in the squad, and they have a different sort of loadout with what they end up doing when they do play. You've then got things, for example, like the tank. This is almost the equivalent of the M1 Bradley. Sorry, the M1. What is it? The Abrams. So that's sort of like the Abrams equivalent. The Bradleys are great in this game. Like, these actually do a very, very good job of being able to sort of take out units. They're quite maneuverable, and they do have good protection. So they're it doesn't sort of give us their actual armor, but they are quite good. And then they've got a whole range of other things. That's their artillery back and through there as well. We won't be facing these sorts of units initially. We'll be facing these spider units. These are sort of like the spiders, the Legion spiders. So there's a whole range of stuff that they're going to be having. We're going to be facing the wolf packs and also the swarm scouts, just for for scouting out ahead. But initially we probably won't even be fighting Legion. The Legion will be some distance away on the map. In this game, Legion has the ability to fly in and attack different zones, is what I've read. So I'm looking forward to seeing that one. Movement is another human faction, but these are sort of more they've got technicians, heavy weapon squads. They've got things like technicals. I don't think we play as the movement. I think we play as the Founders, where we sort of have like the more fun things. They've got light platforms, heavy platforms. So very, very different kit out than what we actually play with if you are playing with the Founders. The Integrators, these are actually humans that have. I think these are humans that have actually then gone, not telling us exactly what they are, but I think the Integrators are more embracing the Legion, so they're embracing the AI, so they actually have like combination. You can see there it's got the tank tracks, but it's got human sort of like bulldozer type stuff, so they sort of use a bit of a combination. This is an Integrator's tank, so it's actually a little bit, I can't sort of do that in 3D, but that's actually a different, like that's a tank from the Integrator, so they're sort of more on the Legion side. The Cartel is essentially a almost so these are sort of like almost like a rogue group that does come back through as well. And so the Cartel is sort of like guns for hire. I think that they'll sort of be going anywhere, they'll sort of go from either side. And again, you can see there's not a hell of a lot of what they actually have there, but they have different sort of like bandito squads, grenadieros, things like this. So they can be quite difficult to combat, but we're going to be sort of probably coming up against them initially, I would guess. And then we've got Marauders. These are sort of like your randoms in the game, and so the Marauders are not going to have as much equipment. So you can see down through there, they've just got like a truck, then they've just got the various sort of like the goon squad, the hunters, support squads back and through here again as well, tank killers, looters. So these are sort of like just bands of thieves, essentially, with what we end up having. So the scope of the factions is really, really cool. I thought I'd just go through and show this because when we start playing, we're only going to be playing against one of these. And so when you start, you're probably thinking, why aren't we playing against robots? And I'm not sure if we will, but why, like if we're playing as the humans, where's Legion? Legion will be on the map, but initially I'm thinking we're probably going to be going up against Cartel or Marauders, I would guess. I haven't played any of the game at all. I did test it to make sure it did load in. So availability saying this is what we thought we were getting in Company of Heroes 3, a dynamic sandbox campaign, if only. Yeah, I think, look, from what I've read as well, this is just the start of what they're thinking of doing with this, and I'm thinking this is a really, really exciting addition to this Terminator game. The Terminator game itself is really, really cool. We've got Viren Games are saying, hey Daz, how are you? This new DLC looks great. Do you know if they are planning to implement co-op in the Conquest map at all? I'm not sure. I really don't know, actually. It would be cool if they did. And yeah, Villavex saying this looks interesting. I will be playing this. I'm going to be continuing this on. I wanted to just get past the first mission at least in the what we play on my channel, because I do actually have the launch stream over on the Slytherin channel after this, and so I was just going to play here for a couple of hours and then have a bit of a break and then go over there. On YouTube, we've got Shards saying I'll be back. There we are, and Martin is in saying been looking forward to this DLC. I beat the campaign 4 times already. Isn't it a great campaign? I love the way that they've done the games. I play with the active pause on a lot, but anyway, that's where we are. Let's just go back and resume the game. So when we come into the actual game itself, and I'm probably a bit rusty with what we end up having, you'll see that there's different icons on each of the different units that we actually have through here. So just going through them all, we've got a Humvee back in through this other side, and I can start to sort of give like different orders, to do different things. We need to search the area that's coming up. There is actually the sniper squads. We are playing as the founders. Over through here we have militia, just a militia group. We've got a group of technicians. Now these will most likely, the fact that we've got technicians on the map, they're going to have the ability to drive tanks. So I'm assuming we're going to find a tank somewhere very, very soon. And then we've got, over through here, we've got our infantry squad, and then we've got our ranger squad. Now the ranger squad is going to be more survivable than the others. They're going to have better equipment and be able to do more. So they've got like 5 smokes. You can see there that when I sort of pause back out there, that's the range. Grenades back in through this other side. They've got we've got, this is the actual ammunition is important as well. And so this is .300 mag rounds, and they've got 200 of those to make use of. So if you've got to be careful, you do have to manage what you've got. You can also find things on the ground, like after you kill a group, you can, if you're out of ammo and you don't have any other way of doing it, you can go in and actually go and sort of pick up the ammunition there. From the actual ground itself, which is fine, or actually other equipment as well. So you can sort of, you end up sort of mixing and matching as you go through the game, which again is really, really interesting. So Villavac is saying, I notice it's on sale on GOG right now, and I'm considering it already. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very, very, it's like, I can recommend the base game, even though it's like, I don't play campaigns, but I've thoroughly enjoyed the campaigns in through here. Now the different units themselves, we'll have a look at the Humvee in a bit more detail, because vehicles are a little bit more complex than just infantry. We then actually have different orders we can then go and give them back over through here. So we've got smokes now. I'm covering up the information there, so we can set up a smoke screen if we need to. We've got move until engagement, so this combat unit will start moving to the specified destination. If it detects an enemy, it will stop and behave according to its current settings. And so it does actually have different settings of how you want them to sort of then go and stop. The combat will stop and cancel all current orders, so you can actually sort of stop them at any point. That's the Q and E keys. The F key is attack with all weapons. So when you're ready to attack, you can sort of go into there. You've then got things like the firing mode. So I can cycle through the firing mode. So by default, a moving unit will take short stops to fire weapons that require being stationary. If any, you can disable this behavior, making the unit always move. So if I go and click on that one, you can see there that we've now got we can now have it so that it will always just keep on moving even if it's under fire. So I can sort of go back to firing mode back in through there. This is attack with all weapons. Again, I can sort of just go and turn that one on or off. I've then also got the change behavior. So sword and shield is a default mode. The squad will attack an enemy within firing range but will not pursue it. So shield, ambush mode, will only attack once it's been seen or the enemy is very close. So what we can do is we can go and change, or we can change it to swords, which is offensive behavior. Attacks enemies when within firing range and pursues them if line of fire is lost. So we've got attack mode, we've got defense mode, and we then have a bit of a combination mode in through there. So there's a lot of things you can set up with your actual squads. And I'm thinking I'm going to set mine up to not fire initially. Like, let's just go and do that with the, so this is the Ranger squad. I can do multiple of these. This is capture the building. This is like an assault on the buildings. So, and different squads will be better at them. This is where the encyclopedia can be useful. The squad will begin assault on a selected building, trying to capture it and kill the enemies inside in close quarters combat. And again, if we wanted to sort of see what the, I think I can, is there an I key? No, it's not the I. I'm not sure how we see that, to be honest. I can't remember exactly how to show that. We might actually, what I might do is just press escape again, just go into the settings and just go into controls, rotate, camera movement, unit control. It must be somewhere else in that case. Accept and resume. Right, so do we have other things? This is the formation. So this is actually how the formation will then sort of go. And again, we've got different formations, like, form a line, form a wide line, close formation, spread out, or just go back to the previous. I'll just leave them where they currently are, which is the close formation. So I'll just leave them in that sort of frame. Whoops. You can also take cover, so the squad will lie down. This is very, very important to sort of be able to then go and do different things. And so that's the range. Now, I thought there was a way for us to see the detail about the squad itself, and but we're not actually not doing that one. Now, when we see that there's this is camouflage, the relative amount of camouflage the unit has. The highest camouflage in the game is that of the sniper lying in grass. Now, the interesting thing with this one is this one hasn't been seen, but the others, it's sort of saying that the others have been seen by the looks of things. It may take some time maybe for that to sort of then go and settle down. So now if we have a look at the back with the actual the Humvee itself, you can see there I can actually load some of these units onto the Humvee. That one there won't fit on the Humvee. So the Humvee has got, and this is where it's got like different sorts of aspects to it. So the Humvee will have different commands down through here. Again, move until engagement, etc., etc. Move backwards can be very important because you do actually have different armor on the actual on the vehicles. Attack with all weapons. Again, change behavior. I'll just keep that one where that is. Now we can attach trailers if we find trailers. We can sort of go and throw those onto it. This one here is to close the hatch. So by default, the gunner or the observer will be on the top of the Humvee there, which you can sort of just pick out at that point in time there at the top there with the gun. But I can close the hatch if I'm wanting to, and I can also exit the vehicle and just get everyone out from the actual vehicle itself. In through this other side, you can see there that the Humvee has only got the 50 BMG rounds. In through here, we've got 1,200 of those. So important cannon for us to then sort of have suppressing power. Now this is where I know that there is more information that we can get on these, and I just can't remember how to do it. It's not F1. Yeah, it's not that. I forget actually how we actually then go and do it. This here is the fuel levels. That's there is the spare parts. So spare parts are used if it takes damage, they can use the spare parts to repair the Humvee. So you come in with a few of those, and then it's also then got ammo supplies. The ammo remaining in this vehicle for resupplying other units. So we can use this as a supply for our other forces. So for example, if we use the Rangers and then the Rangers end up going through their 200 mag rounds, I can send them back to have the Humvee resupply them. So the Humvee is carrying some supplies. Let's have a look and see what we've got to do here. So let's just go and get started. So we'll, but there is information about the Humvees, and I forget how to actually access it. I wish I could show that actually. This is actually whether it's weaponry is okay. So everything is sort of in working order here. Again, we've got the. I'm going to go and give it orders to position itself on the road, maybe just to here. And so if I go in with the Humvee selected, I can just go and sort of right click here and just drag and change the facing. The facing is very important in the game. So I'm just going to go into there where it can sort of then cover that region. The snipers also, I want them to probably sort of go into the bush to be able to then get some shots in. Now, if I'm wanting to sort of see how far they can shoot, I should be able to then sort of grab See how there's like a green line that it sort of appears around through there? They can actually almost hit into that region where they currently are. That's the actual limits of their firing. So I'm going to have them sneak up, and again I'm going to turn this off so that they only fire when I tell them to. I'm going to put them up through here, I think. So I'm just going to go and tell them to move up to that location. Oops, hang on. There we are.
Copy that.
So they're going to move into that location, and then eventually when they get there, I'll get them to lie down. Rangers will probably get them to actually sort of start to sneak up as well. So we'll sneak them up into the tree line.
Rangers ahead.
Infantry, I'll just sort of keep in the middle here.
We're going in.
The technicals, I'm just going to have to keep them at the back because they're not going to really be doing much. And then we have the militia, which are going to be fairly low level. I'll just keep them at the back as well in this initial stage. So off they go. Oops, that one I still had that one selected when I changed what it was going to then go and do. Here we go. So it was those blast marauders. Take them out. See if there's any trail on our recon guys. So in this stage, what's actually happened here is we've now got a group of marauders that we now sort of get to sort of see. So there's a squad here of goons that we've now located. So we need to deal with these. Now they are firing at the Humvee. So I'm just going to. We still haven't been seen in here.
Rangers here.
I'm just going to go and get them well, I can get them. I'm going to get them across into here.
Yes,
I think the Humvee itself. I now want to stop any orders that I've given it and go and reverse up. And so I'm going to reverse back to there. The snipers should now be able to get a shot on that one. Yeah, so that one actually we could take out. So I'm just going to go and tell the snipers that they can fire when they want. I'll just get them up a little bit up this way, and then they can start to fire. Move them back. I'll just keep them back as well. They're going to be sort of out of action here a little bit. Let's just move up. The game is not easy. Like it's in the sense that this isn't really going to be a big problem, but they are firing on the actual vehicle itself. And as long as we don't sort of take too much damage, we're going to be okay. So we'll just go and unpause. So this is actually also just our different units. I can put the units into different groups.
Blasted marauders. Take them out.
Now the snipers, I'm going to lie them on the ground.
Hi. See if there's any trail on our recon guys.
I'm going to lie them on the ground.
Enemy spotted.
Objectives updated. Eliminate the marauders. So we're now seeing different groups in through here. So we've got marauders. Looks like we've got a few different groups of them in this region. So they're coming through. They're going to have like long range weaponry as well. So I'm just going to go and start tell them to go and attack that particular unit, and the Rangers. What's their range of their basic weaponry? Yeah, they're within range as well. I'm going to tell them now to start to change behaviour. So squad will attack within firing range. Let's just get these infantry squads back up into here.
Enemy sighted. Our company. Got them in our side.
Now we want to get down and covering ourselves as much as possible. So drop down as they start to come in. I'm going to also just move these. They're moving up towards to attack us. So I'm going to cover the snipers with these guys. I'm just going to put them on the ground as well, and even the technicals. I'll just put them on the ground as well. And so in this instance now we've got marauders coming in towards us. So as long as our forces are down low, we should be okay. The snipers are a little bit advanced, so we'll see how we go with that one. There is actually a group of marauders back over here as well. So I'm going to use the snipers to clean out that particular group. The Humvee with its weaponry will also be able to then just take out anything it likes. So I'm just going to change it now back to that default behaviour because we don't have any sort of real surprises coming through. So these are all just going to be, these are looters. They've already lost one unit. That's lost a unit. That's still full. So yeah, the different groups that are in here will sort of be coming back through. Let's have a bit of a look and see. So we've got the different looters will then sort of come through. So they're firing at us. We'll start to sort of see damage will actually happen on the little reticules, but we're doing okay at this stage. So they're moving in. Let's make sure everyone is set up. Yeah, these should all be fine. So that's all good. And you'll see there that they're now dropping. I'll just explain all the little bits and pieces in the game. Like they've now dropped a machine gun, and so that's something we could pick up if we wanted to. Back in through here, so we have more of the looters coming this side. It's just been killed. More coming in this way as well. So these guys here will then just help protect the units. The snipers are still working very, very diligently. That's all looking good. It's crawling now. Such an awesome game. Killed that one. Okay, there's not very many left. Now they've brought a technical in. This is like an armed car, and so they've brought this one in at the back. Now the only real way for us to take this out will be with the Humvee, I think, with the bigger gun. The other squads that we sort of see back and through there, the goons are down to just a very, very small number. So they've got a couple of forces back down that way. But that technical is probably going to be now the main issue. We've killed all the units that were over this side. We've taken no damage at this point in time. Let's go now and hunt this particular technical. Engine damaged. So I've sort of now done the damage on there, but there's another. I know there's no other forces coming. That's fine. Now our reload system was damaged as well, but let's just take this technical out. The engine is damaged. You can see there. We'll start to sort of see different things. Like for example, the movement systems has been damaged, but can still be operated. When it's red, it means that it can't do anything. There we go. Engine destroyed now, and the driver has been down. So we're sort of killing these off. With the Humvee. The Humvee has taken some damage to its system up the top through here. It's still actually open and still firing, so there has been some damage done to this, but let's just keep it going. This is not going to last very long. There we go. It's now on fire, so the technical is now burning, which means that the crew inside can't sort of stay there. The crew is now exiting the vehicle, and the engine has now been destroyed. So I'm now going to move my Humvee back again. I can now repair it. I'm just going to move backwards, back to here again where it's still fairly safe. Engine has been damaged by different units. So now the crew is outside. So they've exited the vehicle, and we're still firing on other units that are still actually out and about. So what's this one here? This is another group of looters, and there's still 3 over that side. But we're in a good position here. We've taken a little bit of wounding from the squad here, so there's just slight wounding from the infantry squad, and the Rangers have actually lost a unit. So we've lost 1 unit in the Rangers, so that's a little bit of a tricky one. This one here, moving it back out of the way, and I'm going to keep it firing. It's actually only in the yellows, it's not in the red yet, so we'll just keep them sort of firing away on the various units that are now coming back through. There can be a lot going on here. Rangers are taking a bit of a beating here, actually. You've now lost 2 units there, lost 1 unit there. Ideally, you don't lose too many units. Still going. There's only one of them.
Enemies neutralized.
Right.
Now get inside the building and find out where our recon guys are.
Right. So the objectives have now been updated, so we can now get inside the actual building itself. Before we do that, let's just go back to here, and we'll just go and do a repair. So this will now repair the vehicle, and so that will be important for us to then just go and do that one through there. We can carry 3 units in this particular vehicle as well, so I can sort of put your different units back on board. All of these over here are still actually okay. Now this is still on fire, but has been abandoned, so we may be able to fix this up as well. So we'll go and see what we can find with that one. So looks like it's now safe for us to go and enter the building. Let's get the infantry squad into the actual building itself. The way that the buildings work, you can see that's a strong building. This is all strong all the way around. And what we want to be doing here is probably just going in initially and just telling them where to go and position themselves. So I'm going to make the squad go that way and have a look at that side. The rangers I'll just put into the middle here. Another quick look in through there. Snipers I'll keep on the outside, and I'll send in the militia as well. So we'll sort of look out through the various buildings. The technicians I'm going to move on up. Actually, I'll just move them up this way. And the snipers I'll leave on the outside initially, and then we'll figure out what to do with them. So I'll just put them into the tree line. In the meantime, this will then go and repair itself. And so it's now using its supplies to do the repairs. And there it goes. It's now finished them. So just use 40 of its resupply supplies to go and do that one. So we'll now move it up as well, and just have it sort of like in a position to try to defend this region, just depending on what's going to come. So so that's sort of where we are with everything. Oh, these are sort of all on the ground. Sorry, stand up.
Order, sir.
You can have them crawl in. I think they're already standing, I think. Yeah, no, they're okay. And they're moving in as well. Alright, let's just go and see if we spot anything else. Whoa, off to the side. So we have a problem here where there's another group inside this building, and I don't want them in this location, so I'm just going to move them across.
Sir, yes, sir.
Rangers. You can see we've used up most of our frag grenades, used a fair bit of the 5.56, and only a little bit of the other rounds. Let's just go and drop to the ground.
Rangers, take cover.
Let's just see how we go. Snipers. I'll get them over so they can cover these buildings.
Copy.
So move them over. Alright, let's keep it going. See what else we end up getting.
Got a fix on the enemy. Ready to go, sir.
And we'll just drop here. Now, I don't know what it is that's in there. I don't think we can sort of see, but we should be able to see some units here. There's just some units on the inside there. Actually, there's just goons. There's a goon squad there. So they're in that particular building. It can be important to clear these out, just to sort of go and sort of scout things out, but we'll just keep on following the instructions at this stage, I think.
What do you need?
I'll just leave that one back up that way.
Everywhere.
So they're firing at the goon squad.
Got a fix on the enemy.
Snipers, get them down. And then these have turned around at the top here to fire on the actual building itself. See how we go with the goon squad in here. There's one down.
We should fall back. Enemy spotted.
Only one down so far.
Take much more of this.
Oh. Now we've got more of them over here. All right, so there's a few more that we have to then go and deal with. These guys still crawling? Oh no, they're moving. That's okay. The militia will make its way across into the building, hopefully. And then these guys are need to get them up as well. Up to here. Let's crawl into that building.
They split the captives up, huh? New order, soldier. Capture the entire...
Alright, new orders. Capture the entire base, building by building, free our guys and kick these no-good marauders out of here. So we're going to have to sort of clear this one area by area. So we've got some in there. And unfortunately, these snipers are taking a bit of a beating here.
Take them out.
Taking a bit of damage. So we can take this technical now.
Their base. Building by building. Free our guys and kick these no-good marauders out of here.
We've got intel that the Marauders are fixing up a pre-war tank. Even junk like that might be useful in the battle still. The coordinates are marked on your map.
Rangers under fire.
Alright, so they're under fire. How are we doing this? It's down to 2. They've lost 2 now. It's difficult doing this. We've taken a little bit of damage. Nothing sort of too much. And what have we got in here? Yeah, we've got another goon squad there where they've lost 2 units. And we're seeing even more of them over here. So there's going to be a lot of them. So again, we're just going to have to fight more effectively than what we are.
Where do you want us?
The militia group, I'll put them into the building as well.
We can do that.
Actually, they couldn't get in there. The fire is still on fire. So it has been abandoned. These guys can't actually go and deal with that one. So I thought they could actually fix that one up. But they couldn't. So I'll just I'll move them into the building as well.
Going.
So we should have better, like good protection once we're actually inside this building. These buildings here are a strong building. These are also strong. Looks like all of these are going to be... It's a weak building. This one's a medium building. Well, let's go and move down this way a little bit.
Got it.
And just get them on the ground.
Taking cover. Orders, sir. Enemy spotted.
Yes, my damn too.
Danger down.
I think 2 of them that have gone. So firing the groups over here as well. Yes, there's a lot of firing going on. We may have already lost too many units to make this really viable. We're just down to 2 ranges now. See them as they get ready to fire. Now I still have smoke that I could have used. We're down to just 2 now. Alright, that's good. So, Moosh is saying, I like your strategy, Daz. Well, we're losing units, which isn't good. These guys are doing okay in here. We've wiped out this group that was in there, but we're firing against units that are in, like, this strong building is going to be a problem. Yeah, the game is not easy. There we go, got one more goon left. And they all have different roles. Like, you know, this one does actually have a machine gun. Come on, take him out, take him out. Okay, we just lost a unit in our infantry squad. So they're in this building, sort of firing away. Yeah, we just lost another one. So not ideal. We're going up against another medium building back over there. Now this here is a abandoned truck. I don't really want to be using that until we've actually secured a spot. There we go, got him finally. Right, so it is worth actually having a look around the map. So when we sort of go and do different things. So I'm going to use this Ranger squad. Its camouflage is not fantastic anymore. What about the snipers? Snipers also aren't good. Let's go and fix this up. I'm going to keep them in here. Now they're healing up, so they're sort of fixing themselves up because they're sort of essentially out of the fight. Now we can actually now take this technical. That gives us another building, another vehicle that we can then sort of use. And so in this case, we can sort of see there that the engine is that's been completely immobilized with the engine, and there's damage done to it everywhere. But it does actually have 700 spare parts, and does also have resupply. So this is actually going to be, again, important for us to be able to then go and repair, or to replenish our different units. So I'm just going to go and do a repair on this one. So if we can take them, the yellow that we see through there, this can be healed if we keep them out of fights. So the sniper, I'm going to just leave alone for a little while, and then they should repair themselves. In fact, I might even do that with the Rangers as well. So let's go and move the let's go and get this repaired first. They're going to come out and repair this.
Infantry reporting.
Just going to move that one back.
We're going in.
To there.
Prepared. Combat ready.
They're now using a lot of their spare parts to repair this particular vehicle. That's now been repaired, and so with the with this technical, we can now go and tell it to go and do different things as well. So this can start to sort of pull things apart. You can see there a little bit of healing because this one's out of the action. Healing here, which is ideal. So these will now sort of fix themselves up. They'll bandage themselves. Let's just go and move that one back. And we want to get this one bandaged up as well. So, excuse me, we'll just let them sort of do their own thing.
Confirmed. Got a Humvee. Let's move.
Just change the facing.
Orders, sir.
Still got a fair few things there. Now they can pick up the equipment that we're sort of seeing on the ground through this other side. So what have we got there? That's a grenade launcher. 40mm handheld revolver grenade launcher. Gee, why did I pull that one right out? I didn't mean to do that.
Got it in our sight. Confirmed.
Okay, they're now healed up. I'm just going to go and put them in that other building. The squads, I'm going to send the Ranger squad down to here.
Rangers ahead.
And we'll just start to sort of have a look to see if there's anything else down this way that's of any use to us. So when we clear out the fog of war, we should, if there's any vehicles that we can then go and take, we can then go and do it. There's only 2 of them, so these guys are not great. Actually, they're still crawling. Up you get, guys. And then go in. Run on in. Snipers are good. Get them up. Get them also into the buildings. and their camouflage abilities now have gone up pretty high.
Rangers lead the way.
Oh, there we go. So this is what I mean. Like if you sort of scout through different things, there's an abandoned van there. So let's go and take the van.
Ready. Vehicle secured.
These guys can drive these. All right. Now the van itself also is damaged. Actually, is it damaged? Oh no, it's not. I can't. It's got a little symbol above it. Oh no, it's okay now.
Hoorah! Rangers lead the way.
There's a little road that leads off all the way down here. I don't know what that's there for.
Hoorah! Yes, sir. Hoorah!
Just move these up
Rangers ahead.
through the fence. Through that fence as well. Alright, so that gets us a 3 vehicles now that we've actually got. That one is not healing up just yet. Just leave it. This one's in a good position on the corner here. We do have this other truck that we can then go and grab as well. We still need to clear out this as well, these other sides. So they're okay. What I might do is just sort of try to get the vehicles that we end up with in a position. There we go. We've got heaps of these question marks all over the place. Now what's this one here? Old heavy tech. In Marauder's building, we found some intel about some old tech that they're keeping on the base. We need to be careful as there could be a lot of Marauders guarding it. Well, let's go that way. Let's go to the north and clear that one out first. So we'll sort of head up in that region. So we've got the 3 different three different vehicles there. I'll just have them all sort of positioned here initially. And we're going to need to get our snipers. Yeah, that's now healing up. That's good.
Sniper squad standing by.
Just going to go and tell them not to fire initially.
Relocating. Vehicle ready. Rangers lead the way.
Bit of damage done. There's only 2 of them left in that goon squad.
Pickup ready. Affirmative. Humpy, on round.
It's within range then.
Orders, sir.
Now they're hidden. We'll just let them get into position. And then we'll put it back to just normal. Okay, looks like we've cleared out that group. That's good, that's a good start. These guys are now ready to go. Let's keep these at the back. We've also then got this one here as well, abandoned vehicle. So the militia. We know that there's another group in there. Let's just get across there. It's a nice strong building.
Just give us the target.
Just go back across into the hidden mode and move this one into looking in this particular direction from inside the building. Now the groups that we actually have in through here again, I'm just going to go and repair both of those.
Gun truck back in action.
So very limited. And they're back up again, ready to go. Still got a lot of like this van here has got like a lot of spare parts. This one does not so much. We've still got a lot there with the Humvee as well. Well, let's start to move up.
Let's move.
We'll just use the Humvee initially.
us take a shot.
That one there, I'm just going to go and put that one back to normal mode. See if we can take this this group out. Where's the group in there? We're not seeing it.
Reporting.
Oh, there's still one man in there. This is a strong building. Starting to take a bit of damage here. Sniper should be able to clear that.
Order, sir.
Just let them keep on firing. Down to one there. Heal that one up. Just while this one's taking damage, I'm going to move it back. Here they come. They can just heal up. That way the sniper should be able to clear out these.
Need to fall back. Relocating. Copy. Change in position.
They're inside the building. Let them heal. There we go. Sniper took out that one, so this building is now clear. So we'll now come back in.
What you need?
The building there. This is the one that's going to be a bit more tricky for us, I think.
Got it. Let's move.
See if we can actually get a.
Who'll be there?
See if we can trigger something in here.
In position.
These are mediums. They're all just mediums. Okay. So getting our snipers across into there would be good, but we do need to clear this out as well.
Ready to go, sir. Infantry moving. Confirmed. We see them.
Oh, hang on. That's my normal infantry. Yeah, they're firing at us. Another goon squad there.
What do you need?
So we don't really have an angle there on them. Just keep them back.
Rangers reporting. Hoorah! Who'll be there?
So we can trigger this again. Okay, they're not firing on us.
Order, sir. Copy that.
Okay, we'll move up into this building now with the snipers. And they're going to move up as well and just help with the with securing these locations. Go back to non-firing mode.
Copy.
We should then give us stealth. You can see there we're not seen. They're not aware of us. So we'll just get in and do some spotting initially, and I'll do the same with these as well. It's a strong building, so we will get good protection from that one.
Snipers reporting. Change in position.
Put them back to normal mode. So we have vision all the way through here now. Here we are. Now this is the abandoned Bradley, actually. So we definitely want that. That's something we need. So the group that we actually have inside the technical, we're going to be wanting them out of there because they're our tank crew. So we need to get them into that building, into that tank, and to do that we have to clear out all of this stuff in through here. And so that's going to be an important one. I think it requires a tank crew to be able to then go and use it. But this is going to be a bit of a game changer if we can get hold of that one. Alright, now snipers should start to be able to take these out.
Snipers being overrun.
Just going to watch the damage that's done. No goons taken out just yet.
Got a visual on hostile.
Richard's saying any good weapons lying around. That's a good idea, actually. There's a grenade launcher there. There's a machine gun there. What else was there? It was taking a little bit of a graze there with the unit. I still haven't got any of those their units down just yet. I'll let our units take a bit more heat and then we'll see how we go. These haven't been seen at all. I don't really want to grab the truck. I do need to keep this under control. What I might do is I might move up the Humvee.
Humvee, on route. Ranger's ready.
The Ranger's in the van. I'll keep the van in here, I think.
Yes, sir.
We'll get the Rangers out on foot.
Rangers ahead. Yes, where do you want us? You hurry.
I'll get these healing back up again. So we'll swap over.
Rangers lead the way.
We've got one of them so far. Just don't have the firepower. They're okay, no firing on it over that side. Two down now.
Taking fire.
I should have tried to keep these more alive than what I did. These are now healing up. They're still holding that edge.
What do you need? Roll for your deep support.
Ah, we've lost a sniper. It's becoming difficult. Still only two down. I'm just going to see what happens if I do an actual attack on this. Again, I should have put smoke down.
Lost my squad.
Yep, lost one of them. This isn't good. We may have to start again. One guy. Can he do it? Again, there's another group in there as well. Looters. See if they can take this. See if they can take this one on his own. He's in there. Yeah, he's got one of them. He's down. He got rid of one of them. I think we're now in a bit of trouble, actually, to be honest, with where we actually are. Humvee has cannot fire. Weapon system has been destroyed. I can't even repair it. So yeah, we're in a lot of trouble here. So I think we have to. This is not an easy game. Like as I said before, it's quite tricky. I should have done a save scum to sort of keep it where it was. But I think we're going to have to start again. Just read a few of the comments just to see if there's something else. FU is it? I think it's what the exclamation, like the asterisks are. It's saying. I've bought multiple games you gave reviews of. This is a terrible game. Absolutely. Same with Battle Sector. I don't know. Like I like both these games. I like Battle Sector as well. I think that's really come good. Golly gee, surely this account isn't a troll. I don't know. Brandon's saying, yeah, the game has its issues, but it's far from absolute. Yeah. So how do you find these epic games, Daz? So truly, I find the best games on this channel. Yeah, look, I'm sort of lucky. You know, I get contacted by, like every day. I get like multiple emails from different developers. Yeah, I think I'll start this one again, just with different games, and so I can very quickly do evaluations on different games. And like in Slytherin games, I do tend to follow a lot. I've got a few developers that I really follow an awful lot, and Slytherin's one of them. So a lot of their games I take up. A lot of them I don't as well. But this one was one that I wasn't going to take it up because of it being sort of like a real-time game, but I absolutely loved it when I started playing it, and also didn't have random maps or anything like that, which is what I normally look for. But I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, so snipers for sure, but those vehicles don't look much against a troop in a building. Got anything that goes boom? Yeah, we might have to start again and just to see if we can figure out a different way to try. I'm going to try to not lose units this time. So we'll sort of see how we go through and give that a bit of a go. Yeah, what else did we get up to on the other one? We've got Usha Mamoosh is in saying just bought this game with all the DLCs from CD Keys. There we are. So greetings, wish you a nice playthrough, says Mac. Thank you for that one. Hi Supreme Plague, and how long have you been playing this overall? Probably a year. Like when it first came out, I started playing it, and I had trouble sort of showing the game actually. I didn't have my my settings high enough for actually showing the game. It was actually quite blurry, just like with the way, not for me, but for when I was actually showing what it did do. It's a very good game. Like it's in the sense, you know, like it's got a lot of. It looks awesome. Like when you actually are playing the game, it's very immersive, just in the way it actually, the overall look of it. They're moving back out. Didn't tell them to move. They got rid of one more. So we are going to need to get something else as well. So, oh, it's out of ammo. There we are. That'd be right. That'd be what it is, I think. Yeah, you're right. There we go. Out of ammo there. That one's still going. But down to 26. so very limited ammo. And again, with things that are destroyed, we can't fix them up. So that's actually now sort of no longer doable.
Copy. Loading.
Don't know if we can move them on.
We're all yours.
They're out of ammo.
Get moving, team.
So I'll just move them out. I'm not sure if I haven't done this with Humvees before. With the resupply.
Orders, sir.
There we go. That's been supplied.
Copy that.
What do you need?
It's healing up.
You heard him.
It's not getting supplies from it. There are supplies in it. Resupply. I'm not sure how we do that one with this unit. And I can't change the supplies over.
Militia here.
I need to get them on board to be able to then go and do it. Yeah, they're too big. So, anyway, we'll figure that one out. So, I think there's an ammo truck southwest. Yeah, I think that this is it here. So, that's an abandoned truck.
Infantry reporting.
And the squad is too big to go into that vehicle. So, I need to get a small squad back into that one as well. But we'll start again, and this time we will do a save scum as we sort of get through each of the actual phases, just so we don't have to keep on coming back and doing things. What was left over that we could have actually made use of? There's a machine gun there. Machine guns, don't think is going to cut it. The grenade launcher is not really powerful. I need RPGs to do this. Maybe there was something else left over in here somewhere we missed. I'm just going to have a quick drink. I'm just going to get a glass of water. Be right back. Right, to jump off as well. Okay, all right, well, let's get started again, and this time we'll do it a bit better. So we'll just go back in, and if I load, does it have... oh, there we go. It actually did do... it sort of auto-saved a little bit for me anyway, to be honest. So at 240, that was back there. I'll go back to the start here. Put that one through there. Mount Vernon Rescue Mission number 2. So it does do auto-saves every so often. At that point, we've already lost too many units. So I'm just going to go back to here. Just load that one in. Load the start. And get going again. So we want to trigger the units bit by bit without actually doing what we did last time, which was to go a bit too crazy. God, the graphics look good in this game. Just the modelling and stuff looks fantastic. If you're in game saying I got the game too, you're a bad influence for my backlog. There we are. Okay, so Mark Mongan saying it was Black Hawk Down that taught me the term technical. They honestly didn't look that technical. It's just a gun on a ute. Yes, pretty much. I hadn't heard the term before this game, to be honest. All right, let's get into it. Right, so here we are. So we've again, I don't have to pause because we're going to be triggering things over time. So our rangers, look, let's just go and tell them not to do anything, and the snipers as well. I'm going to position them further back this time.
Ranger. Affirmative. Infantry squad ready.
Infantry squads as well.
Technicians here.
There's the technicians, I'll keep them way back.
Rangers here. Rangers ahead.
And then you can go down on the ground.
We're hit the deck.
You can stay on the net one as well.
Find cover.
Get low. Let's move.
What's the range? So we're inside the range that we need to have a look at.
So it was those black
There we go.
marauders. Take them out. See if the visual on
Now
us.
these need to be back and firing, and you need to be back and firing as well. Now we'll see what sort of weaponry they actually do use, because if one of them does have a RPG, we'll be wanting it. There's one down there already. So we've taken 2 out from that one. They don't seem to have RPGs. You'll see them in here in the list actually when you look at them. Yeah, so they just, the goon squads don't seem to have it. So I don't think they're going to drop anything of real great value to us.
Take a trail on our recon guys. Enemy sighted.
Now finding the other group back over here. Again, the goons in here, where are they? Not seeing them so much. There we are, damaging that, and I do want to stop this thing from firing. So I can attack with all weapons. No, it's not going to do it.
We'll be there.
Stop what I'm doing. We're far enough back now to be able to protect ourselves. So we haven't taken any real damage because we are down. These guys are flanking us. They're down to just two extras now with the looters, and again, no weaponry there really to speak of. Just going to move these off. Just taking some damage there. I'm going to crawl them back out. Looters are, so we've lost one unit there, which is not ideal.
Target spotted.
Okay, we just blew that one up. So we won't get the hold of that one now. That doesn't matter.
Contact.
One of them left. More looters that way, and we've lost a ranger, damn it. Alright, so we are losing units. Now we're struggling here a little bit.
Technicians here. We're here.
Come on, take him out.
Relocating.
He's moving in.
Enemy's neutralized. Now get inside the building and find out where our recon guys are.
Okay, so it sounds like we've got other units that are available to us. This one's now healing. This one will heal as well, and this one will heal. So let's just get the healing all done. We nearly lost one there. The snipers. Still got a lot of ammo.
Yes, where do you want us?
Rangers reporting.
So we're down to 4 there with the Rangers. Alright, that's good. Snipers are now pretty much good. And just waiting on the Infantry Squad. Almost there. How's the snipers going? What's their kill count? 3. Okay, they've got 3 infantry. How about you guys? 1.
Rangers ready.
5. Yeah, the Rangers did a good job there.
Ready to go, sir.
These guys 0. I think these guys even may have got something. No, they got 0 as well. All right, so what have we got there? We've got the grenade lobbing, yep. So, and then the tank Olympics, essentially trying to get into the tanks. These are sort of like upgrades that this particular unit has got. All right, so we'll just pause that one for a second. So we know that there's also stuff over here that we're going to need to clear out before we sort of really go in any further. So let's get that one going. We'll just go and get the range. So that one is within range there with the .300, but not with the others. I'm going to, while they're on the ground here, I'm going to sneak them. I don't know if I can get through the fence line, but let's just go and sneak them down into here. No, they're going to go around the outside. Forget that. Stop what you're doing. These ones have smoke, so we should make use of that. These ones don't. These ones have got the high explosive anti-tank, so this is where we do need to make use of these to open the things up. Let's go and bring the Humvee across. And just move it through there. That will then open up this area. And we'll now just move backwards. You can stand up and move across as well.
Relocating. Take cover.
Got one of them.
What you need.
No, I'll just go and stop that one. Taking slight damage.
Got it. Sniper squad standing by.
Oh, we're no longer seeing them. All right, so now are they chasing them down? Are they? Yeah, the squad will attack enemy firing range, but will not pursue it. Okay, that shouldn't have moved forward.
Rangers reporting.
So I've now broken this fence.
Rangers lead the way.
Copy that.
Move that one across, and we'll move this one down into here as well. So this one I'll just get it standing and
We're going in.
move down. So they're crawling along the ground.
Sir, yes, sir. We're going in.
So
Infantry moving.
we're in the tree line.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay,
Infantry, take cover,
let's get
squad.
down.
Moving.
Start crawling up into a location where we can get some shots.
Just give us the target.
Copy. Ranger. Affirmative.
Right, so they're all, like if I heal this one up, it's not going to do much at all.
Job done.
Just
on the
use
Humvee.
10. There we go. It's already done.
Let's move. Hostile spotted.
We didn't see any more.
Humvee on route. Target spotted.
Here we are.
On our sight.
Right, so what have we got left? We've got 3 left. This is good. We're in a better position now for doing the attack. It's down to 2. Much better than last time. There we go. Cleared it out nicely, and that was just a medium building. So this is the approach we need to go and take. So we'll go and yeah. So we've taken some damage already, unfortunately. But let's just go and do a save here. So we'll just go and save the game. Actually, where is that? It's F5, I think. F4, F5. What is the settings for saving? Suitabilities. I think it's F5, I think. Yeah, quick save 1. There we go. Alright, so F5 is the one that we need to use. It's funny it doesn't come up in that list. Alright, so we just need this one to heal up. In the meantime, I'll just get the snipers.
Right. Copy.
Just because we cheated, we sort of know
Change of position.
there's nothing else down this way. And we'll just go and locate that other
Copy.
vehicle and drive it back up.
Snipers loading.
So the snipers can get into this building, sorry, into this van. The van, I think, can take a reasonable number, but not a squad. So probably up to 4 or so. Once we get on board. So they're in there now. Oh, up to 10, actually. That's interesting. That means we should have been able to put on the other group. Like this group here, we've still got 6. So, hi Corsord, how you going? Yeah, so we should have been able to do more with that. Now, let me see if I can bring it up this way. Yeah, we can. Good.
Copy that.
Don't know why it's going everywhere in reverse, but that's okay.
Relocating.
Now it's going to go forward. There we are.
Change of position. Copy that. Relocating.
All right, so our snipers are on board there. Okay, so yeah, actually F5 does a little quick save. So in that case, if I just go and press, I'll just pause this for 1 second. We're just going to go and press escape. We'll go to the encyclopedia, and we'll sort of see, like this is our founders that we're sort of now using. If we have a look at what was it? There was something I wanted to have a look at here. With the different sorts of squads that we have, like the Ranger squad has got reasonable vision, good camouflage, good close quarters combat, and good vitality. So the survivability should be fairly high. So these are sort of like special forces. The infantry squad is a lot less better at close quarter combat, but has still got the same vitality, not as good camo. You can sort of see the camo goes down there, but the vision is the same. So they can sort of see at the same sort of level. The snipers are here, and so their camouflage is even better than these guys. Vision is going to be the same across. Close quarters combat is non-existent, but their vitality is the same as well. So, so this one here, I'm probably going to be wanting this one to start to go and spot for me, and so we can start to sort of move things in. So I think I will actually switch over and use like one of the other squads in the actual vehicle itself. So let's go and get them out of there. And there they are. So the sniper squad is now out. We've got the abandoned vehicle there. I'm going to put them back so that they don't fire, just so we can then end up sort of having them also now in a position where they can use their camouflage. And what we want to be doing is really having a good look at what's going on here. So let's just move on up. Now we can know that we can put 10 units in that one there. What's this one got? This one's got 8. This unit here has got 6. And that one there has got 4. That's left. This one's got 5. Sorry, 4 as well. Well, let's go and get the militia to go and drive this. Actually, they can't do it for whatever reason.
Infantry reporting. Rangers reporting.
They can. Alright, so they have the skills. Yeah, you can see down there that they do have the skill to drive. They don't. And they don't. Okay.
Rangers.
So Rangers can drive that, or these guys can. These are drivers after all. These are also tank drivers. I'll go and throw them in that one.
Sniper squad standing by.
So we've got very, very high camouflage here, and I just want to get into a position where I can see things.
Copy that.
Now we should be within range of seeing whatever's in there at this point in time. So I'm going to leave that one on the side there.
Snipers in position.
They're sneaking. We'll just get them back on their feet. Get Rangers back on their feet.
Take cover.
And just get these guys back on their feet.
Squad ready.
Alright. Let's move up.
Affirmative.
I'm going to put this one back to just general mode. So the reason we lost so much last time was that we they ended up decimating us from this house, which we have now cleared out. Let's go and get our infantry squad into this building.
Going in. Rangers reporting.
And the Rangers into that building as well.
ahead.
What do you need?
In fact, all of them. We can get up to 41 units in there. There's 6 in there now.
Infantry squad ready. Infantry moving.
I'd like to get that Bradley if I could.
What do you need?
Well, let's go and trigger this next attack.
Hold on to something. We'll be there. Ready to go, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Get
Just
moving, squad.
position that one across there.
In position. They split the captives up, huh? New order, soldier. Capture the entire base, building by building. Free our guys and kick these no-good marauders out of here.
We've got intel that the Marauders are fixing up a pre-war tank. Even junk like that might be useful in the battle still. The coordinates are marked on your map.
Enemies ahead. Choppers under attack. Need to fall back. Rangers reporting. Affirmative. Got a fix on the enemy. Sniper. Hostile spotted.
Taking damage there. Got rid of 2 of them there.
Enemy fire. Rangers here. Enemy sighted.
Just need to keep these so that we keep on healing them up. As we take any damage at all, I'm going to pull them back.
Enemy sighted.
So a lot of damage coming back in.
Yes, sir.
Tell us what you need.
And the next one in.
Whatever you say.
Okay, that one's healing up, and again, I don't want to lose the snipers.
What do you need?
What did they drop there? Nothing much.
Just give us the target.
Get him to target those.
Infantry reporting.
I'll heal up. These ones don't have the range to actually hit that building or that building. But the infantry squad does.
Sniper squad standing by. Copy that. Copy.
As soon as we get into range, I think I'll just start firing at them. Just get off the road. Shouldn't be too much in there. I still need 2 down. They should be firing.
Change of position.
Move across. So of course I was saying, this game have some sort of base building? Yes, it does. Once we get past this first mission, we then actually go into the base building side of things, which I'd like to. I wish we started off there, to be honest, because this is what's so good about this new version.
Got it. Position. Moving.
Not take anything out.
Copy.
Still 2 of them there.
Just give us the target. Taking the shot. Not in our sight.
There's too many of them.
3 of them now. 4. Sniper should be able to take these out of this building fairly effectively. Being fired on now by this building as well, where all the goons are still in there.
We're under attack.
Nearly out of ammo here. Right, time for you to get it out of there.
We can do that. Get moving, team.
Down to just 2. Yeah, the sniper is should be able to really do the job here. So we've got 2 there.
Enemy sighted.
Lost 1 there. Got 2. How many smokes does the Rangers have? 16 actually, so I should make better use of them. Alright, so it's run out of ammo. Not sure how we tell it to resupply itself. I think you transport vehicle to replenish its troops ammo. Yeah, so it's a troop on board. It's not the actual. So I can turn that off if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that, of course. I'm wasting a lot of ammo on just this little group.
Confirmed. Rangers here. Rangers ahead.
How's what you need? You hurry.
Oop.
Sniper squad standing by.
Copy. What do you need?
Now we should be able to replenish that.
Just give us the target.
And now they're healing up.
Infantry reporting. Infantry moving.
Well, there is a machine gun there. What I might do is I might use the militia to pick up the machine gun. Oh no, I can't grab it. I can't do it. I can't use it. What about you guys? Nope. Infantry Squad can. So then heal up first. Yeah, can only resupply through a supply truck, right? Yeah, so we've unfortunately now sort of wasted all of that ammo. We've wasted all this ammo now as well. Right, so there's no more. The van is now practically useless, except that we can still resupply our own troops. What I might do is I might throw the snipers on board there. Just get them resupplied. As you can see there, we've got the troop on board.
Minivan ready.
Yep, so they're now all done.
Copy that.
I might put them into the building.
Copy. Copy that.
I
Copy.
shall let them heal up first.
Copy that.
They're
Rangers reporting.
frag grenades. We'll just go back in.
Load up.
Yes, I don't have enough space in here. I've only got 3 spaces in there, so I can just go and place them inside.
Vehicle ready. Rangers ready.
They're now
Yes, sir.
replenished.
Rangers ahead. Ready to go, sir.
And again, we're nearly out of the out of these rounds.
Hold up.
Relocating.
Infantry reporting. Sir, yes, sir.
Right, how much have we got left? Still got a fair bit, about half. And this one's still got a fair bit as well.
Position reach.
Where are you going? Don't know why it went that way. So it's inside the building.
Change of position.
Up on the roof, can we? No, that's okay.
Got a visual on hostile.
That was good. It's them, I think. I think it's done. All right, if that's the case, let's see what else we've got. There's still someone there.
Hit him.
I think he's down now. All right, that was effective. So go in individually hit these guys as well. Actually, where are they firing from? All right, we'll try to take them out with the snipers.
They're on us.
There they are. Who's left? 4 of them. Well, while we're here,
Snipers reporting.
it's one in the window.
Hit him.
Missed. Got him. Good. Not seeing any others, but they're still there. There's still 3 of them in that building. Yeah, this is a much more effective way of using of clearing things out if we can manage it. All right, well, let's move up. Let's keep the snipers where they are. Why are you moving?
Copy.
You just watch where you're going.
Rangers ready.
Send the Rangers back over here, and the infantry back this way as well.
Snipers being overrun.
Yeah, we've got more of them now that we can now see. So there's still 3 of them. But where are they? There, in that room. All right, so grab the snipers and
Hit him.
we're firing at it.
We're here. Ready. In position. Ready. In position.
Close. Still 3 in there. Not having much luck. Would like to clear this. Don't know why they're not firing back anymore.
Sniper squad standing by.
What I might do is move them out now as well.
Change of position.
Rangers.
Let's get them inside here. We'll start to sort of attract the attention of the others.
Order, sir. Change of position.
Just put them into sort of hidden mode initially. So they're on the first floor.
Setting up sniping position.
Now looking at that side, which I don't mind so much, just keep them away from where we know that there's a few different groups there.
Sniper squad standing by.
Move the snipers in.
Change of position.
Change them also to not activate, but they've been.
Snipers reporting.
So we do need to activate these.
Hoorah!
And then we'll try to just take out the individuals when we see them.
Infantry moving. Reporting. Who'll be there?
What we might do is offload these. When we brought one of the vehicles up, that's when we sort of were triggering these last time. So we'll just do the same thing. Does the Jeep have smoke? No, none of these do.
What do you mean?
When we take that, these guys are going to fire again, but let's just do it anyway.
On the move. Tell us what you think. Humphrey, on round.
Let's open this up. Just do a quick save at this point.
Yeah.
Let's rush in, grab this vehicle, and bring it around the other side.
Unit reporting. Take your hands to the truck. Move. Take it. We'll be there.
Through the fence, guys.
Truck on route.
That's good.
Let's move. Take it. Got it.
Now, this is purely a transport. It's just got 14.
Got it. Let's move. Take it.
All right,
Got it.
just bring these
We'll
in.
be there.
It's got a heap of resupply,
Truck
which
on
is
route.
good. So we'll get out of there.
What you need. Got it.
There we are. We've got that one. No one's opening fire. What's going on?
Be there. Enemies ahead.
There they are. Okay, so now we'll reverse back up.
Humphrey, on route.
So we should then be able to see the various units. Yeah, there he is. So we'll try to take him out with the sniper. Be surgical about it. There's a shape of a body there, but I don't think it is.
Eliminate target. Rangers under attack.
Look up here to see if the health
We are under
changes.
attack.
Damage to
Take a
it.
shot.
that one. There we go, got 2 more on this side.
Orders, sir. Hit 'em. Snipers being overrun.
Got rid of the other one at the back there with the Rangers.
Snipers taking fire.
Some at the top there as well. Just hard to get to them.
They found us.
There we go, he's down. Looks like there's this guys there, doesn't it? Not seeing them firing though. Still 4 of them. Oh yeah, they are firing.
Sniper squad standing. Hit 'em.
We can keep on getting the grenades as well from the Rangers. The Ranger grenades have been fairly effective. One's down.
Eliminate target.
So we're down to just 2. That one's gone. Where's the last one? There's still 2 in there somewhere. Not seeing them. Let's just see where they fire from. He's firing from that top window. There he is. There was a guy there.
Orders, sir. Snipers taking fire.
The snipers are still okay. It's a much more surgical way of doing this, isn't it? There we go, he's down. Now where's the rest of them? That looks to be the end of that one. Now there were others that triggered as well, so let's just see if we can trigger a few more.
Vehicle ready.
This one didn't take any damage. How are we going for ammo? Still 69 there, and we're down to 3 frag grenades, and they were quite effective actually. So I'm going to go and place them inside the truck. We've got this as well, we've got the abandoned van.
How can we help?
Let's make use of all the supply in that one first. So bring that one up.
Minivan ready. Let's move. Got it. Load up.
And we'll load this in just to get it with everything it needs. Yeah, so Mark might have been saying when those rockets actually make it through the building window, it looks sick. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
Ranger.
There we go, got all the frag grenades now. Let's get them back in again.
Hoorah!
So when you click on a building, like even if I go back to here and push the direction, that's the direction that they'll then take up in the windows, which is pretty cool. The way it does actually work. Alright, so we're down to very limited supply now, so I'm just going to ditch this van now. We'll go back to the truck. Alright, they're in position.
Let's move. Humpty, on route.
See if we can trigger something else.
We'll be there. Hit it. Let's move. Humpty, fire.
Reverse back up. So we now have this group And again, that will be just a whole lot of different goons. Oh no, there's only one member left in that group. They must have we must have cleared them out.
Orders, sir.
Where the hell is he? There he is.
Hit him.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, Rangers taking damage.
Affirmative.
Just leave the snipers to it this time.
They're on it. Taking the shot.
Reloading.
In position.
Snipers now taking damage as well. I'll let him have one more shot, then we'll just get out of there. Okay, that was it. Really don't want to lose any of those.
Change of position.
Get moving, squad. I got one of my squad.
Ah, damn it, we lost it. You know, I really don't want to be losing those. I'm going to reload back in again. I do have to get going fairly soon. I just want to keep this one going, so I'll just go and load in. When was the last one that we had? There's the quick save. It's only from 9 minutes ago. I'll just go and load it in. And that one guy actually really did hold out there quite well. All right, so but getting in supplies, getting in a protective area and then sort of healing up when you can is vitally important. So these guys were coming through. I don't know if we cleaned that one out or not at that stage.
How can we help? Driving.
Okay, guys, get on board.
Need immediate support.
So taking fire.
We'll be there. Moving. Got it. We'll be there.
We didn't take any damage, which is good.
Let's move. We'll be there.
Get out of that vehicle. Get into this vehicle, and we just move it up to the so we can supply the others.
Rangers.
We mustn't have started this attack, so let's just go and start this attack now.
Let's move. Humvee, on route. Move. Humvee, on route.
Come on. Trigger.
Move. Enemies ahead. Got a fix on the enemy.
Yeah, so we've got the full goon squads now to go for.
Sniper squad standing by.
So get these guys.
Hit him.
Enemy
It may have been that one that was left over, I think, was still the same squad, but we just didn't quite get finished with.
Hit him.
A bit of damage there with the Rangers.
Aim for the head.
It's all down now.
Sniper squad standing by. Snipers taking fire. Eliminate target.
3 left.
Hit him.
Two left.
Hoorah! Order, sir.
Alright, looks like that's now been cleared. Let's just test it again.
Rangers here. Load up.
Get the frag grenades back up again and get them healed up as well.
Infantry squad ready. Moving.
Just going to put the infantry inside.
Yes, sir.
They're still injured, so we'll wait for them to get healed up before we do anything else.
Got it.
Just load this one in.
Go be there. Let's move.
Alright, well, nothing coming.
Hostile spotted.
What are you doing?
Sniper squad standing by.
Let's get you on board.
Snipers loading. Moving.
Just get them fixed up as well. And then we don't really need the van anymore after this. And then I've got all of their equipment. So there's not really a hell of a lot left
Go be there.
for the van. I don't think we need it anymore. Now, actually,
Go be there.
the Rangers could drive that. Yeah, let's just leave that one where that is. And we'll offload.
We should fall back.
One there. Oh, it's a looter team.
Reporting.
We don't have any way of firing this weapon. So let's reverse back up.
Let's move. Just give us the target.
We'll take these out.
Hit him. Enemy sighted.
Got him. Wow, that was good. Good shooting. Now, it looks like we can sort of come up into the lee of this building and get across to this Bradley as well. It's been abandoned, so we'll just get these guys ready to go.
On the move. We're moving. Hey, do you say so?
In you go, guys. In you go. Here we go. All right, excellent. This is now really, really cool. So we've now got smoke from the vehicle itself. We don't have any real way of replenishing the bullets, but we have a lot more than what we had there before. We've got high explosive incendiary rounds. We've got the armor piercing rounds as well. So we'll take a, I'll just do a quick save there. But I do actually have to get going, guys. So it's only, I just wanted to sort of show the game. I was hoping to be able to show the actual map, you know, like the actual full-blown map. We've still got a long way to go in this mission. So I'm going to leave it here. I'll be streaming this again for another couple of hours, actually in an hour's time. So I'll be over on the Slytherin channel on the hour, sort of like in about 50 minutes. And we'll sort of take it up again there and start to sort of hopefully sort of clear this out relatively quickly. It looks like we have to get into here, clear all these different buildings out. So at least we'll now have the Bradley to go and help us with that. So what I might do is I might just reverse that one up just while we're here.
Target spotted.
There's another group of the enemy. Bradley's in good repair. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a game changer for us now. And we can transport 7 units in this. So I can start to bring in things like, well, the Rangers can drive the van. Might just get them into the van before we get going. We've got 6 units there, so I can actually bring an infantry squad with that one. And I can bring the, for example, the snipers with this one here. So we can actually start to move into location with armor. So things are sort of going fairly well there. All right. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. So thanks for watching. And yeah, I was hoping to show the map. I was really hoping that would be the starting point, because then it opens up. We then actually have like full agency as to what we then do in the game, and we then actually have the whole thing of being able to then sort of get our base built up, the different types of units. I believe that each area in the map gives you other bonuses as well, so you end up essentially, you can pick and choose your way through the game to actually get different types of equipment, which is pretty cool. So, and each map is then sort of done up like this one here is, which is fully curated. That's another high-tech area. It's a medium building. It's the same sort of one as before. So it may even be worth, like maybe we do just sort of start over here and just work our way through, sort of weave our way through, and maybe even have a look at the peripheral areas as well, and just make sure that there's nothing hidden away. Anyway, I'll do that on the Slytherin stream. So I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you over there if you're going to be around.